Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a 4-hour trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 4-hour trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 37 different strategies. This one will be the 38th, and we have had 10 of them are winners. We have also tested a total of 461 indicators, and out of those 461, we have had 191 winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test these strategies and indicators on the Forex market. They can be used for Forex, crypto, regular stock market, whatever market you want to apply them to. They can be used universally. Alright, so let's get back to the strategy. Like I said, today's video is on a 4-hour trading strategy. We tested it on the New Zealand dollar versus the Japanese yen. We did it on the 4-hour time frame. We are working with 2 different indicators, and we have changed the candles from the standard Japanese candles to the Hakanashi candles. And so that's the first step, change to Hakanashi, again 4-hour time frame. Then our indicators are going to be the chandelier exit, and I'll put the links to the specific indicators that we're using down below in the description. And generally the chandelier exit looks like this right here, but we've went in and we have modified the settings on it, sped it up, and pulled some of the visual aspects out of it to give it this look right here. Settings are this here. So input, we have ATR period of 1, ATR multiplier of 1.85. We left the show buy sell labels on, and we turned off the use close price for extremists, and then the highlight state, changed that. And then we went in, turned off all the rest of this stuff, and only left the buy labels and sell labels checked there. And we put those where the buy label is below bar and the sell label is above bar there. And this is how it looks now. A little bit cleaner, a little more tidier, a little better results. Second indicator that we're using is the zero lag SMA, and so the settings on this are going to be a 32 period believe that was the default that it came on, if I'm not mistaken, but if not, then that's what we set it to. And yeah, maybe bump up the line weight a little bit. And that gives us what you see here on screen. Go ahead and get rid of that chandelier exit. And so the setup on this is that we are first looking for the buy sell labels. And so sell label, obviously we're looking for a short. The buy label, we are looking for a long. Then the second step of it is we are looking for the price action to be below the zero lag SMA if we are going for a sell, or above if we are going for a buy. And we can wait for that to happen. So if we get, let's see if I can find an instance. It doesn't happen a lot. Right here is an example. So you see here that we get a buy signal right there, but our price action is still below the zero lag. And so what we would do is we'd wait for the close of a candle above the zero lag to then enter. Same way if we were going short, we would wait for the close of a candle to the downside. And so that's what we're looking for as far as the initial setup on this. When we get the sell and candles are closed, then we're going to go short. When we get the buy, candle closes above, then we are going to go long. Then the exit on this is going to be when we get a bar color in the opposite direction that closes on the opposite side of the zero lag SMA. And so let's use this right here as an example. So if we pick up a buy signal right there on that one, you can see that we get the buy tag. See that the price action closes above the zero lag. And then what we're going to wait for is a solid break to the downside of the SMA and a bar to close in the red position. Generally, I like to see a strong red bar. This one's kind of a, wishy-washy red bar. I would have probably actually exited right here on this bar. You see that's a nice large bar right there, rather than just a little skinny kind of spindly pin bar or something like that. And that's where we would close our trade from there. The hard stop would go just the other side of the label, the buy label or the sell label. And so of course, if it's a buy, it's going to go a little bit below that buy label. I'd say maybe 20, 25 pips, maybe somewhere in that area. I think I did it on 20 pips as the hard stop on the other side of that buy label. Again, buy, it would be to the downside, sell would be above there. And then that's what we look for. We look for this to then close. You can see right here that we got close right there. And so we went from here to here. Nice, decent little trade that we would have closed out on right there. Looking over here on this side for a sell, we would have picked up a sell right there on that one, came down, and we would have exit right here on this, which might have given us just a tad bit of profit, maybe even just right at break even, or just a small loss right there. All right, well, that's the strategy. That's what we're looking at here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and do a fast forward version of the testing 50 trades, and we will pick it up at the end of that to take a look at what we were able to achieve with this strategy. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon-only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon-only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, trading philosophy in general. Our admin Jay and some of the regular members post almost everyday market analysis, where they put up screenshots of charts where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly where they're entering trades, exiting trades, taking profits, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. It shows exactly which ones were winners, which ones are losers, and their win rates. And we've recently added the Excel sheet version of that onto it, and so you'll get that Excel sheet as well that shows exactly which ones were winners, which ones were losers, their win rates. You also get an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested. It shows which ones are winners, which ones are losers, their win rates, as well as links to go back and review those videos. Our admin Rob posts almost everyday scanner alerts, and these are crypto and forex scanners, his own personal scanners that he uses to be a profitable trader. As he gets a alert to the scanner, he'll post it in the channel for all the patrons to be able to take advantage of those trading opportunities. And a new thing that we've been doing here recently is one of our members has put together an amazing team of traders, coders, and developers, and together they have created a full suite of optimized profitable indicators that they are giving away to all the patrons for free. And in the near future, and as of right now, they are actually working on turning them into trading bots, which all the patrons will have access to as well. And so there is a lot of great benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so what was the strategy able to achieve? So of course we did a 50 trade test like normal. Let me see here, grab our results here. All right, so out of those 50 trades, we had 32 winners. That gave us a total gain of pips at 2,254. We had 18 losing trades. That cost us 1,094 pips, which means that it gave us an overall complete gain of 1,160 pips after it was all said and done. And so, yeah, needless to say, this was a pretty decent strategy. The original video, I think it said that it was able to maintain an 80% win rate. And so obviously it's not quite 80% at 32 wins, but it's, you know, it still was able to maintain a really decent profit, even being at what, around 64% win rate, something like that. And so a gain of 1,160 pips is definitely a decent gain. That's well above just treading water at that point. And so the strategy did really decent. I like it. It was very simple, very clean, easy to understand, easy to trade and put into action. And so yeah, this one is definitely going to go on the yes list. I'll probably even play around with it some myself, see if it can continue to maintain a reasonable win rate over a long period of time. But yeah, for now, like I said, it's definitely going to go on the yes list. A decent little strategy for those of you who are looking for something to trade. Not bad at all. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. We will move on to the next indicator test, the next video from here.